Das ist Frank Turner.
Hey, this is Brian Down.
Hello, Adam Green.
Hi, thanks for having me on the show.
Hello,
Hi.
Welcome back again. Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, Kommentars, live in Glastonbury. Yeah, big up.
Und ihr hört the Common Talk Podcast.
And you're listening to the Common Talks podcast.
So, welcome to episode whatever of the Common Talks podcast, and we're back with Skinny Lister.
Hello.
Hey.
Last time we met or we spoke was in the middle of the summer at Highfield Festival near Leipzig, and now it's freezing and we are all back in cold Berlin half a year later. What happened in between?
Quite a lot of stuff, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure we've been on the road again.
We released. When did we release the album?
What month was it when we last saw you?
It was the month before you released it.
Okay, so we released the
It must have
album.
been September when you released the album, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or was it before that? You know what? We're
No,
rubbish.
it was the end of September,
Yeah.
beginning of
Yeah.
October, and then we went on a UK tour with that and had the whole thing sold out. So we were really chuffed about that. Had a great time, and then we went over to America and played some of our biggest shows as well. So. And we went all over America and did like the whole headline thing, and that was like amazing to be able to go on the West Coast where we've not been very much and have people come to the shows. So yeah, it's been full on, but then we had a nice break at Christmas.
But it was nice to get the new album out there again. And, we've been playing a few of the songs live over the year before that, so it was nice to get the album out there again, let people get familiar with the songs and have them singing along with us again at the shows and stuff. So it's been good, and it's been received pretty well, the album, very well really.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any bad reviews yet. And,
You tend to be.
So you also played in the Sunshine States like California.
we
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Because
How is
often
it like in California?
it's great. In LA we played at the Roxy, the legendary Roxy venue.
Legendary venue.
Yeah.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Everyone's
wasn't
played
it?
there, and we had such a good show there as well. So it was,
Cool.
it's one of those things just to tick off that you've done. And where else did we play around there? In
San Francisco
San
was
Francisco.
amazing, and we've only ever
Amazing.
been there once before, so that was really
Yeah.
good. San Diego, yeah, it's crazy.
Because we often go over, our strongest following in the US is probably around the Boston area, actually, where
Because we
Dropkick
played with the
Murphys
Dropkick
are.
Murphys there so often, Frank Turner, Foggy Molly, so we've worked quite hard on that area.
So Boston, New York, Chicago, all those places.
Philly.
We've been to quite a few times now, so it was nice to go over there. We started off with Boston, Chicago, and New York, but then we did the drive right across to the West Coast, and it was nice to go to California. We even shot a video in the desert in California. It was, looked very glamorous. But, sunshine and deserts and stuff. But,
Scorpions.
But it was cool, and we're looking forward to going back to America again. We're not sure when, but it's going to be soon.
We're working on our future plans, yeah.
Right.
I think you have to come to Germany for a headliner tour first.
Well, it looks like
That would seem fair.
we've been trying to get back as soon as possible. But it looks like we're going to come back for a big headline tour at the end of the. It's going to be November
I think it's
now.
November time,
Because we're doing this tour with Dropkick Murphys, which are quite a lot of German dates, and then we're going to do the festivals over the summer, including.
We've got Southside and
Hurricane,
Festival there, and quite a few others coming in.
So then our agent thinks it makes sense to come back at the
Yeah.
end of the year and headline tour, hopefully bigger and better than ever before. But, we'll see.
Well, the way that this tour's going so far, it's really good. So I'm hoping that we'll have a lot of new followers as well.
Yeah.
So, it's been good.
Cool. And is it different to tour with an American band than a British one?
Have we ever toured? Oh, we toured with Frank Turner, obviously.
Yeah.
Not really.
They've
No.
got different accents. Other than that, we're very used to playing, touring with American bands.
But
so
you
it
aren't
seems quite,
you aren't sharing a bus or something?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, we've
No.
got our little van that we drive around in, and we stay in hotels.
No, we don't. We have difficulty sharing a bus ourselves. Never mind sharing a different band. Although saying that, when we did an American tour with our label mates, Beans on Toast and Will Varley,
They're
all shared
like a
bus.
one
But they're
person.
one-man bands, so it's slightly easier. But that worked out well, didn't it? We all got on very well. So it can work.
We met Vivali in, when was it, December?
Oh yeah,
In Berlin?
where was
was in
Berlin?
Berlin. He had a sold-out show.
Yeah,
That was
really
great.
he's
show.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's really amazing.
Was it just him and the
Yeah.
guitar?
Yeah.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, when we toured with Frank Turner, a lot of the dates were with Will Valley opening up, and he was great every night.
Yeah, he's lovely.
Very good songwriter and a nice chap as well.
Yeah, we saw you all three in Berlin last year.
Oh, of course, yeah,
Must be.
yeah.
Yeah, with Frank.
Yeah,
About
with
this
Frank.
sort of time, yeah.
It was
yeah.
about
January,
It's
yeah.
exactly a
It's
year
always
ago.
cold when we come to.
Can you remember what was the venue called last time?
Huxley's.
It's Neue Welt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
It's a bit
Yeah.
smaller than this.
So this is big.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the biggest stages we've played on as well.
Great.
So.
Will you be the first
Yeah, we're the opener.
the opener?
Yeah.
And then there is
And then
another
it's
opener? And then
Slapshot.
Yeah,
Slapshot
which
is
is
main.
Boston punk band.
Yeah.
And then it's Dropkicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're on tour with the Dropkick Murphys now, and they have a lot of quite political songs. And in general, it seems that now it's the right time for protest songs.
Yeah.
Frank Turner just dropped a new song.
Yeah.
Heard it?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it. I saw her on his page. It
It's
dropped, but
Sand-
I didn't listen to it. Is it
something
good?
like
Sand in the Gears. I saw
yeah.
the title.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And is that something you could imagine for Skinny Lister too?
To be honest,
Go.
we've never considered ourselves a political
Our
band,
politics
have
is everybody is welcome and equal and should come to a party and leave all the other shit behind. But
we? But saying that,
in recent months,
it's difficult not to let things that are going on in the world sort of influence you to some degree. So I have actually written a song a couple of weeks ago, which is a little bit influenced by the whole, the Trump and Brexit thing together in a way. But I can't really say much more about it. It's not out yet. But by the time we get it out, it'll probably be quite irrelevant.
the band's only heard it once. It's not
But yeah, I think some things will seep in there, and it's quite an interesting time. So it's
I think it will
difficult
be a good
not
time
to
for
be
music.
influenced to some degree by what's going on, because you sort of feel compelled to make some sort of commentary, I think. But we're not going to be massively political about it, I don't think. But I think you might find bits of commentary in there potentially. But I do respect bands that do a lot of the political stuff and sort of wear that on the sleeve. It's nice, but we've never quite been that kind of band, I don't think. We did play in. Sorry, I'm ranting on. I've just had a coffee. We were playing in New York the day Trump got elected. We were in Manhattan, so we had it on results day. We had a gig in Manhattan, downtown Manhattan, and the city was just in shock. Obviously, New York,
it's so depressing.
not generally Trump supporter territory. And we thought the gig was going to be a bit like everyone a bit miserable and
if they
heads
even
held.
come.
But actually, we had probably one of the best party nights.
It's like
on the tour.
solidarity, so let's all get
I think
drunk
people
together
just-
and have a good time. And there was a real feeling of togetherness that. I mean, that we have a lot at the venues, at gigs anyway, but because we've come from such a depressive sort of feel to then everybody just feel like we're one in this and having it,
So I think sometimes you don't even need to spell it out to people. I think it's just can be there in the room, the feeling of what's going on. And generally, we're all on the same page as our audience usually.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of "Make America Great Again" caps in the audience. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I don't really know what I would have done if I'd have seen one.
You did have a Make America Rage again.
Oh yeah, someone gave me a cap that looks like.
Yeah, your bass player Michael took an unintended break. So what
Unintended.
happened?
Literally a break.
What happened and how's he doing?
Gosh.
He's all right. He's in Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
Yeah, that's where he's
He
from.
went to
Not the
visit.
baddest place.
No,
He went to visit his mum because before Christmas she had an accident and broke both her ankles, or hurt both her ankles. I'm not sure which. And so he went back to look after her and spend Christmas there, and because we had a quiet bit, so that was all fine. And then the next thing I know, I got a text saying, "Lorna, just the heads up, I've hurt my ankle." And it turns out he snapped his Achilles tendon and can't even stand up. And he's had surgery now and it went well, so hopefully by the next tour we'll see a Michael Camino again in his rightful place.
Well, the great thing is we've found another bass player guy, and he's stepped in seamlessly. He looks the part, he plays the part, he's called Scott, and he's sort of saved our skin really.
Well, because we're 10 days to go, and
How did you
one
meet
of the
him?
biggest tours. We just put a thing out.
We just put the
for
word
a
out
friend.
on social media,
Yeah.
and I mean, a lot of people came forward, which was nice, but. There's a lot of people that are sort of jazz musicians or playing orchestras, but we needed someone with a bit of a rockabilly kind of attitude.
And we
this
also
guy's
wanted
got it.
someone that's not going to be phased in front of 6,000 people. Because
Yeah.
there's one thing, playing gigs and being able to play the bass really well, but you need to be able to have that attitude where you can walk on a stage. So we were a little bit nervous on the first night, weren't we? But it straight away felt fine and good, and the tour's going to be fine. Save the day.
I think the only thing we've missed really so far is a bit of crowd surfing, double bass player.
Yeah, that's what we thought. We thought he probably crowd surfed too much, and now he heard something.
Yeah, no, he didn't do it crowd surf.
He ran into the sea
yeah.
and got his foot in a hole. That's
It's sort of ironic the amount of stuff he does generally on stage and off, and then he goes home on the beach and does that.
Yeah, poor Michael.
How did you use your small break at the end of last year, the Christmas? Last time we spoke, you said that this is the only time off you have.
Yeah, we watched some films.
We went home, just sat down on the settee and just watched some rubbish television.
Took a deep breath.
To be honest, even in that situation, there's things to do. You'd be surprised that we didn't actually make it abroad or anything, did we? But then we go abroad.
You don't want to
so
go
much
abroad. You want to stay home.
The last thing you want to see is an airport.
Yeah.
So you just sort of go home. And
we met up with a lot of friends as well,
Yeah.
and did all the friendship things. And our local town is very music orientated, so we go out and see our friends in town. And then spent it with family up north of England, at Scarborough and Midlands with my parents, and just touch base, made life normal again, and then
It's been nice
got ready to pack.
Recharge the batteries and
Paid
ready
the
for
bills, sorted out the damp,
And talking about your home, are you experiencing any differences or limitations according to the Brexit yet?
Not really.
Touring or
No, but this is because we maybe spoke about this last time. I can't remember, but we're a bit worried. I mean, there's nothing's come into effect yet, so we don't quite know what the new rules will be or the new laws. But it is a bit concerning.
Someone was mentioning that tax on our merchandise is going to go up by 13% or something like that.
Well, there's just the border could prove a problem. For instance, when we go into Switzerland now, we're supposed to declare all the merch we've got, pay tax on it because it's not in the EU, and something similar could happen when we hit France. Fingers crossed they work a way around it, but
Sorry.
sure. It's going to get noisy.
There might be a call there. Should I just say?
Don't worry. Just a sound check.
Oh, there you go. That'll help a bit. So it's a little bit concerning, but we don't quite know the full extent of what will happen yet. But it wasn't something that we personally voted for, and no one that we know voted for, and we were very shocked at the result. And it was a very, very similar feeling when we were in America and Trump got in, and there was a lot of parallels with what's going on there, and fear of.
We'll do our best to keep
people,
on doing it, though, won't we?
Yeah,
It's
we will.
just,
But I
it
think
might put hurdles in the way.
I think bands will suffer because of it, especially at the lower level kind of thing, and it may well stop bands coming and touring Europe, which would be really sad. Those ones that are sort of on the cusp of being able to afford it, I think. So it's a concern, but we'll
just make
we'll
it
see
harder,
what
won't it?
happens.
Your
There's a
little
potential.
luxuries will disappear or whatever.
There's a potential we may have to buy visas or something like we do for America, which would be terrible, and again another cost that some bands don't want to, can't afford. So.
maybe someone like Will Varley or Beans on Toast that will, think about it twice to come.
Exactly.
They'll be fine. They're solo artists.
Yeah, they're good. It's
Think
the
about
bands with
600.
6 people in it. They've got it sorted. They're sensible.
Yeah, no, I don't feel sorry for those two at all.
Last question. What are your plans for
this year?
Upcoming year?
This year, well, we're hoping to announce, it's not set in stone at all, but we're hoping to come back in the fall or stroke winter time. So, and we've got the UK tour coming up in May.
We've got an April-May UK tour, and that's it's another touring of the same album, really. But this time people will know every word, and it was the was great. But it's just we've got another single coming out in March, Injuries, a track from the album. We'll have another single coming out after that, which is Tragedy in A minor, another track off the album. And
lots of European festivals, as many as we can make ourselves attend.
And you play.
Yes, but that's not official yet. I don't know where did you hear that from.
Okay, then we beat.
No, we didn't hear it. We were just wondering.
Oh right, I see. You said it like you, and then you. We've not received the official offer, so we can't say anything, and they don't announce until very close to the festival.
Yeah, don't talk too much.
Fine, let's go.
Okay.
What we have to beat.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's enough about that
Coffee,
mystery
shush.
festival. But yeah, Hurricane Southside will be great fun, and
there's quite a few, and more European. It's going to be good. It's going to be good fun.
and a bit another. There's going to be another tour at the end of the year in December as well, with like a co-headline tour.
Oh, nobody knows anything about that.
Oh, sorry,
All
more
of
to
this-
beep.
Just beep from when you said you're going to play. I mean, that is like not even. I don't even know if knows about that yet.
We put that out.
No. But in the meantime, as well, we're already working on new songs for the next album, which we'll hopefully record early next year. Oh no, not yet. But we need to start writing the things just so
The very
we're.
start.
Yeah. So.
We're just planting seeds.
So that's already something in the back of our minds, while we continue to promote The Devil, the Heart and the Fight. So, yeah.
Do you already try out new songs?
Not live yet, no.
Okay.
But
they've barely left the sort of the flat sort of thing.
What are you
hangar.
starting off with today?
Wanted.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we are looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Excellent. We are too.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Have lots of fun.
And we'll do.
Thank you very much.
You-
It was good
you'll
to see you
see,
both
we
again.
will.
Yeah.
Great to meet every time you're in Berlin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
let's
nice.
keep it up.
Thank you for remembering us.
Definitely.
Cool. All right.